This National Heroes Mausoleum composed of two parts. One part is about the museum, which will be composed of exhibition of national heroes, gallery of the national heroes, all activities concerned with our national heroes in three categories. But while presenting this, we'll have three journeys. One will be composed of inspire, educate, and then celebrate. In terms of education, we need this to be area of people will learn more about Rwandan history as well as Rwandan culture of heroism in Rwanda, the way Rwandan heroes do the outstanding acts. We also have the younger generation to learn from the experience of their heroes. Then you have also celebration. Celebration composed of how we celebrate National Heroes Day and up to now, the things that we do normally during the celebrations. And then third is about the inspiring the younger generation, inspiring the region, Rwandan culture as well as Rwandan heroism culture that will inspire all the people, but also act as intercontinental, educational, iconic, so that everyone who comes here knows that it is National Heroes Mausoleum. As we are celebrating the 31st celebration National Heroes Day, as we have the theme of heroism and the unity among Rwandan's pillars of prosperity, we have managed to have completed phase one of Heroes in Mausoleum. One of the things that made the difference of what happened and what has been there is that we have managed to change the shape of the symbol and the graves of our heroes. If you see the graves we have, the shelter we have today, it is a shelter in the form of Rwandan house. And the Rwandan house, why we are basing on it is because heroism is a culture among Rwandans, and the hero never die. If the hero never die, he turns back home. So that's why we need to shape that into our Rwandan house before. Second, we have managed to do research on some of the species that we can find in our history, more especially if you see the trees there, you see the flowers there, has a lot of meaning. It is now working as a decoration, as a garden, but also as a ways of teaching younger generation, like those trees that we have, like murinzi, means protection, like even some medicine that we had earlier who have been using in the early history. So we see those trees and the flowers having the meaning in the heroic act in Rwanda. One of the things is to exhibit in the history of those heroes we're talking about. Again, we want to exhibit the lesson learned from what we have today, and even the values that need to be considered as Rwandans, but also internationally. Again, we want to be iconic, so that everyone knows it, can see, intercontinental. So again, we shall look for the architecture, shall see the materials if we happen to get the things that those heroes has been using. Let us take an example. If we take an example of that Major General Fred Gisarwigema, getting the things he used to have, like crosses, like what, everything he used will be exhibited in this house. But also not only exhibiting, but also get time to think of our national heroes. We have the symbol there, so it will be like visiting the mausoleum, the Kaza Mausoleum, but only be consisting of the heroic acts in Rwanda, in the region, and even in Africa in general. Because if you consider Red Fred Gisarwigema is a hero of the regional hero, as most of the people consider it. So we need to exhibit all those. Again, we shall have the gallery of each hero will be having his own gallery or her own gallery in the exhibition. As I told you earlier that you have the three categories of heroes. One, which is the first category, Imanzi, is unknown soldier. Unknown soldier presents all foreign soldiers that died on the battlefield since Rwanda started as a nation up to today and even in the future. Even some people confuses that how is a unknown soldier become the first hero compared to others. It is because the unknown soldier is a symbol, not a hero that is in here. Just a symbol representing the foreign soldiers that died on the battlefield since Rwanda became a country or a nation up to now and even in the future. And we expect that Rwanda will keep on having heroes to die for the country. That's why at the first beginning, the superior supreme category of hero is a non-soldier, is the first soldier in the category of imams. There is nobody here, but just a symbol to represent those foreign soldiers that died on the battlefield in different ways. As we end up with the first category of Imanzi, we have late Major General Fred Gisa Rwigema, who started the liberation struggle in 1990. Later on, he died on 2nd October 1990, but he was buried temporarily, and then later on, he was buried here in 1995. So the body is here. During the Heroes' Day, the family for Fande Fred, they always come here to release on this tomb, as well as his hero rested in this good house of Rwanda house.
Music.
This is the category of Remera. We start with King Mutara III, who is not buried here. He is buried at Nyanza, Mwima. So during the Heroes' Day, their family come here normally to lay the wreath on this symbol. Nobody is here. They do celebrate their heroic act in Mwima, Nyanza district. This is the second category of women, also the Wagasana Michel, a hero who was killed in 1963, but buried in Nyamagumba, Musanze. Up to now, we have not got the body. He is not buried here. It's just a symbol. On National Heroes Day, their families come here to release on this symbol of a good house of Rwandan culture in this place. This is Wiringimana Agatha. She's buried here. You know where that she was killed in 1994 genocide. Later on, she was buried at Revero in the politicians. But after when the research has been carried out and she became a hero in the second category of Remera, we shifted the body from Revero. Now she's buried here. The body is here, and she's resting here as in this good house of Rwandan culture. This is Niteje Kaferesta, a hero in the second category. She's not buried here. As we all know, she was killed in Rubavu on Commune Rouge, but we didn't find the body there. During National Heroes Day, their families come to relief on this symbol of Niteje Kaferesta in this good house of Rwandan culture. This is the Nyanje Heroes students. It's just a symbol because we have the mausoleum for them at Nyanje Secondary School, where we exhibited the history and the heroic act they did at school, and even the symbol of their heroic act. On National Heroes Day, all Nyanje survivors, students, the heroes, they come, all of them, to release on this symbol. But also we do celebrate Nyanje heroic act on 18th of March every year at Nyanje Secondary School. With third category of Ingenzi, we normally carried out research, but as you well know that we have no hero in this category, but we have reserved for the category of Ingenzi, where this wall will represent Ingenzi. But also in the mausoleum, they have a space of Ingenzi to present the gallery or activities, but per now on this mausoleum, this is the wall for Ingenzi. And all things that concerning the hero shall be exhibited here, and later on, even where necessary, another space provided for them, but this wall is for Ingenzi. Ingenzi is a person who has done outstanding act, which has a great importance in Rwandan society. This is the national symbol for heroism in Rwanda. If you see this symbol, to explain more about that, it means that heroic act, it's all about to save people who are in need and also to save their lives. And as well as you are doing it, you'll do it without reservation of what you have. That's why you see this person here is helping this person who is in need, but he's not reserving. That's why he's getting all the things he has to save his life, because he's giving them life. So heroic act, you need to take all what you have so that you can save life of others. You do what is possible to the extent that you can lose even your life so that you can save people who are in danger.